God is good!
Shot down on Good Friday and rescued on Easter. A bit of a resurrection story here for the U.S. military and a miracle. Many are calling it an Easter miracle, along with the pilot that was rescued. Trump says U.S. feared Iran trap during F-15 crew rescue. President Trump now talking about exactly what happened behind the scene in this the single most impressive military action potentially in U.S. history. President Trump told Axios the U.S. initially worried that a message from the stranded crew member in a F-15 downed by Iran was a trick by the Iranians to lure U.S. forces into a trap. The crew member survived more than 24 hours in the mountains despite being wounded before being rescued by special forces. Around 200 soldiers from special operations units participated in the operation. Trump said Iranian military got lucky when they shot down the F-15. Speaking to Axios for an hour after confirming the rescue, Trump said, after an hour of confirming the rescue, Trump said thousands and thousands of these savages were hunting him down, using that loaded term to refer to members of the Iranian military. Even the population was looking for him. They offered people bonuses if they captured him. The officer hid in a crevice in the mountain. Trump said the U.S. managed to spot him with its technology. Trump said the U.S. military had beeping information about, this is the transponder that these pilots carry, about the officer's location. But after a radio message, officials suspected that it might be in Iranian captivity, that he may be in Iranian captivity, and the Iranians were sending false flag signals to try and lure U.S. forces into a trap. Trump said the weapon systems, the officer gave a short, unusual message over his radio after ejecting from his craft. He said, "Power be to God." A U.S. defense official confirmed Trump's account, but said the exact phrase was, "God is good." These are the first words that the downed pilot said before his certainly unsure fate as he is standing inside of the mountaintop in the mountain range of Iran, potentially waiting for the worst possible death that you could imagine. Everybody saw what happened in Benghazi, right? Like, remember Hillary Clinton saying, what difference does it make in Benghazi? Well, this is the difference, actually. This is the difference. In Benghazi, you watched our ambassador and our special forces get killed, suffocated to death, burned to death, and far worse as they were paraded through the street. I mean, things that you can't even repeat on channels like this. It was barbaric. And these savages, like, were waiting to do that to this individual, you know, and also potentially parading this individual through Tehran, using him for negotiations, killing him anyway, torturing him in any way. We all know what happened the last time that Iran got a chance to take American hostages. You know, you have the Iran hostage crisis that lasted for years. It lasted for years. So anyway, this is what, of course, led to this relationship, the toxic relationship that we have with Iran right now. Anyway, Defense Secretary Hegseth used the phrase "God is good" in an X post on Sunday morning. You can see here, God is good. Oh, there's a community note here that to God is good. Got it. All right. 4 million views, 13,000 reposts, because everybody knows what he's talking about here. What he's talking about here is the pilot immediately declaring the providence of God. It's a beautiful thing. What he said on the radio sounded like something a Muslim would say, Trump said. People who knew the officer explained that he's a religious person and that it made sense for him to say this, Trump added. The defense official confirmed that account. It was not completely clear early on, but we stuck with it and verified that he was alive. And after he was captured, he said, and those who knew him said that this was religious. President Trump noted the pilot rescued much more quickly in the daylight under heavy fire from Iranians. The U.S. defense official called the first operation on Friday bold and quick snatch in daylight, while the second was done at night to establish a temporary base inside of Iran. The two crew members, I still just cannot believe that this is real. 2 crew members were spread apart by a couple of miles, hundreds of Iranian soldiers everywhere, the defense official said. One said the IDF is helping the U.S. military a little bit during the search and rescue operations of both crew members. The U.S. defense official said that the Israelis did not provide any information about the location of the weapon systems. This is just the single greatest thing. I mean, So it's Easter. This is already a miracle. And now we find out that the first thing that the pilot says is God is good. God is good. Happy Easter. The entire administration repeating this, one of the most amazing military operations ever. Congratulations to everybody whose skill and bravery made it possible. God bless you all and happy Easter. Rescued F-15 crew member radioed God is good after ejecting from his aircraft and climbing a 7,000-foot mountain with a broken ankle, evading capture, evading being killed by drone, evading the hundreds, if not thousands, of tribesmen and Iranian paramilitary forces that were out to snatch him up, and then radioing God is good. President Trump has a massive press conference he's going to do tomorrow with the U.S. military. So I guess we'll learn who the pilots were and we'll learn their identities. Also, the CIA in this, just wild, man. Listen to this. The CIA initiated a deception campaign to try and confuse Iranian forces and convince them that the airman had already been rescued and was moving out of the country. In a ground convoy, the airman reportedly evaded Iranian forces. Because the CIA had diverted their attention elsewhere. Remarkable. The U.S. aircraft dropped bombs and opened fire on Iranian convoys to keep them away from where the airman was hiding. The final twist, after the weapons officer was rescued, 2 transport planes got stuck, and then they blew them up, said God is good, and left underwear for them. This is my favorite thing about the story. This is all that was left. So you can see the smoldering wreckage here of the transport planes, and all that they left were a couple pairs of underwear. Oh, this is so hilarious. This is not the own that you think it is. Imagine like sitting there sleeping with a pair of American flag underwear, getting teabagged like with the American Eagle underwear that is now unavailable. It's been completely sold out. Legend status. God is good. Everyone's saying it. Amazing. Yes. Base. Amazing detail. God is good is what he said. This is really cool. The troop said that he was very religious, and this is what makes all the difference. Wow. The Iranian military was looking hard for him in big numbers. They were getting close. Highly respected colonel. This type of raid is seldom attempted because the danger to man and equipment, it just doesn't happen. The second raid, it came after the first one, and we rescued the pilot in broad daylight. Also unusual, amazing show of bravery. God is good, and God bless our great military, says President Trump on Easter. I hope you had a wonderful Easter, and you've enjoyed following this Easter miracle like we have today. This is Benny. God is good. Christ is King. Christ is risen, and Christ is alive. Happy Easter.